Week 11, how did you do last week beating the book?
2-1. I was 7-7 overall, but that doesn't exist. Just 2-1 in these videos.
All I ever care about is these videos.
Right. That's all you ever care about your whole life. And I can tell.
No, with you and your beating the book.
Okay, in my beating book. I'm now 18-10, I believe.
That's really good.
Which is good. It's over 60%. So.
All right, let's see if we're going to keep it up this week. New Orleans minus 4.5 at Oakland. I want to hear what you have to say about this game.
Oakland just lost 55-20 or whatever it was, right, to the Ravens. And the Ravens' offense is good, but it's not the Saints. It's not the Saints' offense.
It's not that great. Everyone was down on Joe Flacco. Nobody, yeah.
It's okay. It's pretty good. It's above average, but it's not like a super offense, right? And they just destroyed the Raiders. And now the Saints, who just beat the Falcons, the undefeated Falcons, come in, and you're like, the Saints are going to score 100. You know, if Baltimore can score 50, the Saints are going to score 100 points.
But the Saints don't have the defense that Baltimore has. I mean, how many of those 50 how many points was it? 55?
55. Well, some of them were set up by the defense. No, a lot of it wasn't, though. I mean, Oakland moved the ball. Carson Palmer threw for like 360 yards or whatever it was. But the Saints do not play as well outdoors, okay? Traveling to an outdoor venue is not good. Buy Oakland low with as a home dog. The Saints defense is still historically one of the worst ever. Oakland is going to shred that defense just as well. I think Oakland may win outright. If they don't, they'll lose by 3. This line's like 4.5. Give me the Raiders.
Wow. And Tampa Bay minus 1.5 at Carolina. Ooh.
Yeah, who am I taking?
I think you're taking Carolina.
Correct. Okay. Another home dog.
Yeah.
It's not just that I only do home dogs. They don't always win, obviously. But Tampa Bay is just a little inflated. I mean, the Chargers had them beat. They had a kick return touchdown. The Chargers were still winning. And Phillip Rivers decides to say, hey, you're 3 yards away. I'll throw you a pick 6 right here. And the game's over. And now I only have myself to blame for taking the Chargers, not in these videos, but, on my own picks.
Right.
And, because they always do stupid stuff like that. But the reality is Tampa should not have won that game. They got a defensive touchdown and a kick return touchdown to win. Really, when the offense versus defense battles, the Chargers beat them at home. They're overrated. Their secondary is terrible. Carolina's a little bit underrated. They almost beat Chicago in Chicago. Last week they really just gave up the kick return and the pick 6 to Denver. That's how you just kind of lose without getting beat on the line of scrimmage. You give up the pick 6 and the defensive touchdown, which are kind of fluky plays. Those don't happen. You can't really. That's just kind of luck. But
Unless
Carolina.
You're the Bears.
What's that?
Unless you're the Bears D.
Well, then people are wondering whether it's skill or luck with them because they do it so often.
Yeah.
But Carolina, I mean, they gave that away to Denver, so it got out of hand. But when you looked at the line of scrimmage, it wasn't so dominant. I like Carolina to win that game at home outright against Tampa.
All right. Week 11 in the books. He's Chris Liss. This is RotoWire TV.